You mean if I could change something to sort of make it better? Okay. There's all this build up to your book coming out, and for months and months you're working with publicists, endlessly talking about, who might cover your book and supplying lists of everyone you ever met at a magazine or a TV show or everything, and endless meetings about what they're gonna do and where you're gonna go and all of this and that. And then the book comes out. Maybe you do your tour or what have you, and there's all this publicity right away. It's in all these magazines and what have you. They're wanting the book to kind of become a bestseller right away. And then a month or so after the book comes out, it's all over. Your publicist moves on to another book and you're just done. But that's not the way the reading world works. I think about, my mom and my aunts and what have you. When White Teeth came out, I remember saying to my mom, "Oh, you should read that." And she said, "Oh, I'll read that when it comes out in paperback." And then maybe a year after it came out in paperback, she read it and she said, "It just came out in paperback." And I think there's this small world of people who are clued into when a book comes out, in the same way that in college, I went to the record store the day that every album came out, like many music geeks. And outside of that, like the general reading populace, even people who are avid readers, like my mother is actually, they're not attuned to this. And it takes a while for them to figure out that a book is there and to sort of get through word of mouth. And it seems like there should be a way in the publishing industry to have it be sort of less focused on that kind of, that pressure to kind of sell and get publicity right out of the gate. I, like most writers, did all these readings the minute my book came out. And many of them were actually very well attended. But there was one in New York where I live, there was one venue that had asked me to do a reading, and sort of late, and it was a place in my little neighborhood, and I love the owner, and thus it was scheduled for something like a month and a half after the book came out, and it was mobbed because by that point people had actually heard about the book, and every subsequent reading that I've done, in the year and a half since it's come out, have been more crowded. I think because more people know about it. So why does it all have to be clustered like that? Why can't they figure out a way to kind of give you a publicist or whoever it is, whatever the person is, to sort of help you for 2 years after your book comes out?